Hey guys, and welcome to the official YouTube channel for FPL Updates, the home of Fantasy Premier League tips for every FPL game week. If you're new to the channel, make sure to get subscribed for weekly FPL content. My name is Bretsby, and you may know me from my own FPL channel, so once you're finished here, perhaps go and check that out as well. So this is the Fantasy Premier League preview for Game Week 13. We kick off the game week on Saturday morning with Burnley against Man City. I think the majority of us will be thinking it's surely a Man City banker here, with a lot of FPL managers more than likely turning to Aguero for the armband. You can't really blame those managers, considering Burnley conceded 4 goals in their last fixture against West Brom. If you are debating the captaincy of Aguero though, and you're a bit unsure, then perhaps it's worth noting that Burnley's form at home is far different from their away form. From their 7 home games this season, they've only lost 2 of them, with a mere 6 goals conceded. I can't argue with anyone captaining Aguero this week, but with these stats, there's no guarantees of a huge goal glut coming the way of Man City. And Aguero also played in midweek in the Champions League as well, so I guess there's always that slim chance of him not playing the full 90 minutes. West Brom are playing struggling Hull City this week, so I'm sure a lot of us will have our eyes on that in terms of FPL potential. West Brom can be a bit unpredictable, but I think most will be fancying them to continue their good form and win this fixture. The informed man, Matt Phillips, will certainly be in the considerations of all the bandwagoners out there, and rightfully so. He's picked up 27 points in his last 2 games. And also, looking at Solomon Rondon's performances lately, that could also make him a good shout for this game too. Another fixture that'll have the FPL eyes beaming this week is surely Liverpool's home game against Sunderland. They'll be looking to get back to winning ways after last week's draw to Southampton, which saw them vacate the top spot in the Premier League. I'm sure a lot of you out there have their midfields jam-packed with Liverpool midfield options, so let's hope they can deliver. Coutinho and Firmino, both excellent options this game week. But Sadio Mane's home form looks very promising, scoring in 4 of Liverpool's 5 home games this season, so perhaps he could be a nice differential captain choice this week. Perhaps the biggest fixture of the game week has got to be the big London derby between Chelsea and Spurs. Considering Chelsea's superb run of 6 wins on the bounce without conceding a goal, then they'll absolutely be favourites, especially when playing at the Bridge. But let's not forget that Tottenham remain unbeaten this season, and Harry Kane's record in London derbies is exceptionally good. With that said, Harry Kane is about the only Tottenham player I'd be considering to have for this game week. I'm not sure I can see a clean sheet, and a lot of their midfield goal scorers from last season have gone off the boil at the moment. So for Game Week 13 in particular, I think the popular Chelsea options like Eden Hazard and Diego Costa are still the safest bets. Judging by how the season's gone so far, on paper, Swansea versus Crystal Palace could certainly be a fixture to keep an eye on. Considering the form and the league position these two find themselves in, I don't think a draw is good enough for either side. Swansea have only kept 2 clean sheets all season, and Palace, well, they haven't kept any. This suggests to me that there's a potential here for a few goals. So the key men of either side, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Wilfried Zaha, could continue their consistent run of providing some FPL points. Sigurdsson of Swansea has decent point returns in 4 of his last 5 games, and Zaha for Palace has popped up with an assist in 4 consecutive Premier League games now. These are impressive numbers, and despite both their sides' woeful form, these two keep delivering, so should at least be worth your consideration for Game Week 13. Arsenal are playing Bournemouth on Sunday, and the Arsenal fans will demand a response after 2 unconvincing displays against United and then PSG in midweek. Playing at home, they'll be expected to sweep aside Bournemouth and put a few goals past them. But considering Arsenal's dreadful November record of years gone by, it may not be a walk in the park. If you've still got the likes of Alexis Sanchez in your FPL team, then I'd still be feeling pretty comfortable with this nice home fixture, but I'm not sure I'd transfer him in solely for this game, especially with Olivier Giroud back in contention, which could see Sanchez pushed out wide. And also, if you're the gambling type, then Olivier Giroud could provide a nice differential punt this week, but like I said, it is a gamble, with no guarantee that he'll start the game. Okay guys, that wraps up the FPL preview for Game Week 13. I hope this preview has given you a few little insights to help you with your selections this game week. Make sure to get subscribed if you haven't already, and then if you get a chance, make sure to check out my own personal YouTube channel, which can be found in the description. I've been Bretsby, and thanks for watching FPL Updates.